Hello everyone. Hey, guess who's back? Yeah, I'm back. Finally got to go fishing. Man, it's been over a month since I got to go out there and chase them little critters down. But a couple of days ago, I went out by myself. I managed to go out, and I'll tell you what, I sure enjoyed it. I had a good time. I did a lot of jabber-jawing in this video. Yes, a lot of jabber-jawing. I realized that in my videos I wasn't giving out very much information. And I know when I first started out, and that wasn't on purpose. I promise you, I was just out there doing videos, just me and my wife, just showing, just us having a good time. But I realized I wasn't giving out very much information as to what I do, how I do it, and why I do it. And I know when I first started out fishing, boy, them YouTube videos, I watched hundreds of them because I was clueless. I didn't know what to do, how to find them, how to catch them. And so I got on YouTube and I watched many videos, and I learned a lot. And also talking to people down on the lake, having people out on the water help me out. I want to thank them and also thank all the YouTubers, all the guys out there that make the videos with all the information. Thank y'all very much. I know y'all helped me. So I'm just trying to pay it forward, and hopefully some of the information I give out will help somebody. I'm no expert. Like I say in this video more than once, I'm no expert. Don't claim to be an expert. So please don't think I'm being swole-headed or anything. No, I'm not. It's just I know people have different methods, different techniques, and I have my own, and I don't claim to be an expert, but I have a little success every now and then catching some crappie. So if I can help anybody in any way, I'll be glad to do it. And if that's giving out information, then that's what it'll be. But anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video, and if you plan on watching this video all the way through, get your favorite snack, your favorite beverage, kick your shoes off, kick back in your lazy boy, and relax, because it's a long one. But I enjoyed doing it, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Okay? Hey, God bless. Have a good day. Okay, what I'm going to use here is, these are poorhouse jigs. Man, I love these little things here. Yeah, I do. And little flappers there, they can sure trigger some bites. Come on there, chair. Jeez, it's gonna have me making all kinds of weird noises for these folks. Get this thing. Let me get set up here. Folks, I'm so sorry. This is my second pile, and this what I'm putting on here is Malcolm slab slobber. I just took it out from the spray and put it in this. But I've already fished a brush pile, and I caught some really nice crappie off of it. But I didn't have my camera. I thought I had my camera on, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm a big dummy. What can I say? Let me find this brush. I know there was some on this side, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that is it right there. And there were crappie on both sides. Well, I sure had this hung up on something. Come on now, Jesse. Control your boat. There he was, sitting on the bottom waiting on me. Come here, little fella. Okay. Give it a little tickle and they will come. Give it a little tickle. Ooh-wee. Look at there. Poorhouse jigs right there. That's what it'll do for you. And you know, folks, I'm gonna tell you, this what I'm fishing here is not even a brush pile, and this is one of my favorite spots. So just remember, you don't always have to just fish brush pile and timber. There's no wood here. This is not a brush pile. And what I do need to tell you folks is my way of fishing is not the only way. It's not the best way for everybody. I'm no expert. I don't claim to be an expert, even though some people have asked me what makes me think. I've never claimed to be an expert. But you know how it is on the internet. People gonna find things to complain about and internet Rambos. But it don't bother me. Heck, oh, what is that? Why'd I get slacked up? Uh-oh, that's a hit. Something's messing with me down there. Oh, like I was saying, even when I was trying to give a rod away, give something away, they were, oh, there's a hit. Oh, come on, Jesse, set the hook. I was trying to give a rod away. Oh, goodness gracious. I had some fool complaining. What made me an expert about rods? Jesus, fella. Boy, I tell you, some people, I'm like, buddy, I ain't no expert. I'm just trying to give a rod away. If you don't want it, fine. But man, what's all the hubbub about? I'll tell you, there's some crazy people in this world. And I know Ricky and Lisa, the owners of Team Ricky Jigs, I know they have problems all the time. Them guys, they do so much for the group that we're in. They're always doing giveaways. Always doing giveaways. I mean, that's a lot of money these people are putting out there to promote the group and bring people joy and happiness. And then you got these jerkwads out there complaining. You know, I mean, come on. And the rod I gave away is, I've never met the gentleman or the lady. I mean, it was a gentleman's name, but it was a lady's email that they contacted me, and I don't know them. There's someone out of Paris, Texas. I hope they enjoy that ACC crappie sticks. I know we sure enjoy ours. There's my wife's red one right here I'm using. But these poorhouse jigs, these double tailed, these double flappers, there, come on, man, something is sure just nipping at me down there. What do you want? How do you want it? Talk to me. Yeah, you got some people that's got some funny ways. It takes all kinds to make this world go around, I guess, but man, some of them people they're just nuts. Complaining about somebody giving something away. Jesus, man, if you don't want to get in on it, then leave it alone. Why cause trouble? Jeez. Well, I'm gonna tell you folks, this old rheumatoid arthritis, y'all hear me making all these grunt noises and stuff. Well, for those that don't know, I have got a condition called ankylosing spondylitis, which all it is an autoimmune condition, and it causes my immune system to really act up. And since my body doesn't have a virus or something to fight, my immune system ends up attacking my bones, my own body. It ends up attacking my own body, and it attacks my joints and my bones. My spine is riddled. My neck is almost fused together. And I've got arthritis. There ain't a joint in my body that doesn't have it. It's pretty painful. That's why you hear me grunting and carrying on so much. It's not that the fish are enormous or anything, it's just I got medical problems. Some may say mental problems too, but the heck is that thing jumping around for? Oh, I was getting a little interference from trolling motor. How about that? Okay, this should be there we go. There's a spot here. Right here. Oh, it's right there. There's a spot right. Oh, this is a good one. Trying to get a drink, and they come messing with me. A little bitty one. Come on now. There you go. Go get your mama. You can see my marker. You don't want to put your marker, for those that are new to fishing brush, looking for brush, marking brush, you don't want to put your marker directly on top of the brush. You want to put it, the markers are, I've even had people, why do you use them markers? Well, out here, there's no reference point. You know, you don't know really, if you move from off the brush pile, then you're kind of screwed. But if you got your marker out there, you know you find out where that brush pile is, and put a marker by it, and then you can use that, your marker, as a reference point. So I know my brush pile is to the left of this marker. There we go. That's a good hit. That's not very big. I'm gonna have to go find them big ones. Boy, buddy, you got hooked. That's not even a keeper. I'm gonna tell you, folks, this little jig here, my poorhouse jig, people are starting to come out there. I done lost an eye off of it, but it's still catching. It's all right. They work really good. I really like what I call the bling he puts in there. Most people put sparkle. There's that eye right there that popped off. No need for it. But these are some sweet jigs. I really like these. I'll have the link. I'll put the link on where you can get you some of these. These are Greg Dudley is the one that pours these poorhouse jigs. And I tell you, these, I really like them. He does any color you want. These orange work really good out here on Lake Waco, so you see a lot of orange in my jigs that I use. Blue works good out here. A lot of people like to use these little bitty heads, and oh, there's another already. Missed him though. 132 ounce, 1/16 ounce heads, and excuse me, but me, I've always liked 1/8 ounce, and I was doing something I tell a lot of people not to do, and whoa, that's a hit. Yeah, that's a good one. That little fish though. I'm gonna have to go find me the big ones. These little things keep messing with me. Yeah, little bitty thing. Well, get out of here, feller. Come on now, where the big ones at? We're in 20 foot of water, almost 21 foot of water. Them little ones doing way down there. And I mean, I'm fishing. The way I fish is, brush piles, it can be lay downs, whatever. I'm going to go down to the bottom. I take it all the way down to the bottom, and I fish from the bottom up. On Waco, it's always, on Waco, I'll use 1/8 ounce. Because if I try to get down this deep with a 16th or 132, oh, jeez. I'll be here, it'd take me 15 minutes to get to the bottom. And my way of fishing is from bottom up. And like I said before, I am no expert. My way is not going to be, my way is not the only way. My way is not going to match everybody's fishing style. They may, you get your own fishing style. This is the way I do it. This works for me. I tried everything else, and the reason I started fishing 1/8 ounce like this is fishing the pylons before I started fishing the bridge pillars over there. Oh my goodness. Come on, Jesse. What you hesitating for, son? Well, they're knocking the fire out of this. You want the thump, fall by it his own, people. They are thumping. But anyway, I was fishing the pillars out there in about 20 foot of water, and we were trying to get down to the bottom where the bigger fish were at, because we were catching, But the thing was we'd only get down about 8-9 foot, and these little 8-inch crappie were just nailing the jigs. We couldn't get down there to them. So we'd have to cast out and let it swing in and bounce it off the bottom. And, I'm not saying that all, the big fish are always on the bottom. No, that's not what I'm saying, but it's just on that certain day, they were down there, but the little ones were up higher in the water column. We just couldn't get down there to the big ones. So since then, I just like, no, I'm just going to use 1/8 ounce, try to get down there as fast as possible, and just fish from the bottom up. Quit messing with them little ones. But yeah, you can catch big ones up higher too. I mean, sheesh, they're up there feeding on they're going to be up there chasing them minnows and shads. But anyway, I was stuck. I was stuck using 1/8 ounce. And that's something I tell people, don't get stuck doing the same thing. I mean, if it's not working, it's not working. Try something else. And I was stuck using 1/8 ounce. And we went to a crappie tournament, and my wife entered a crappie tournament out there on Cedar Creek. And we found, plenty of brush pile within 2 hours. We didn't know nothing about the lake, but we went out there, and before we went, I broke out my maps, and I had maps of Cedar Creek, and I broke them out, and then I looked on here for the contours and also on the map, but I also used Google Earth, because Google Earth, you can look at the lake and you can see what's around. You can see the shoreline, you can see what's along the shorelines. You can see if it's limestone, if it's looks like it's mud or sand or whatever, and you can see if there's houses close by, structure where the docks are at, and then from there you can look at the maps and see which docks are deeper, where the deeper water is, and around the docks if you want to shoot. I mean, there's just so many things you can do by looking at maps and Google Earth. So I did all that in preparation, got out there, and I knew where I wanted to look, and sure enough, because of what I know from all these years of fishing Waco, where the brush piles are, everywhere I thought there'd be brush piles on Cedar Creek, there were. So we had marked, in less than 2 hours, we marked over 30 brush piles. And then the next day we started fishing them. I looked at the pictures I had taken, and I picked the ones that I really liked. And from there, we fished some, and we picked 4 we were going to fish for the tournament. And like I said, I was stuck on 1/8 ounce. Well, guess what? Cedar Creek crappie did not want no 1/8 ounce. We found them. We found the color. There's a good one. We found the color they wanted, which was chartreuse. Jeez, these little things are hitting. Man, if I don't catch a big one here within 5-6 minutes, I'm gonna move that other pile and see, maybe they might be over there. We found the color they wanted, which was chartreuse. Had to have chartreuse. Didn't have to be solid chartreuse. And they were nipping it. But the thing was, is they did not want a feather jig. And they did not want a 1/8 ounce. So I got a hold of, I knew Ricky and Lisa from Team Ricky Jigs was out there somewhere. So I got a hold to them, and man, I was like, man, I need some jigs. And they were nice enough to meet me that Friday night about 9:30 out there at the parking lot at a motel where they were staying at. And they let me buy some jigs from them. I got a mess of them from them too. Boy, I tell you what, them some nice jigs. I got a mess of them. I got one on a pole right there I'm going to be trying here in a minute. But anyway, during the tournament, I had just happened to have some 16th ounce jig heads in the boat. And that's what they wanted. I mean, we our luck, as luck would have it, we didn't get the fish but for about 2 hours. And we did catch it was a seven fish weigh-in, and we caught our 7 fish. We managed to just call 2. They were small. We only fished for about 2 hours. The other hour that we were out, we were messing with the trolling motor, trying to get it to run. And the trolling motor went out on us, but we still got 10th place for 2 hours of fishing. We were happy. We had a good time. We got to meet some people. that we've been talking to for a couple years on the internet. Met a whole bunch of nice people. I mean, just we had a great time. That was a lot of fun. My wife wants to do it again. I want to do it again. It's a closed group now, but if you can find somebody that on Facebook that belongs to Crappie Fishing Fools, man, that's a great group. And I want to give a shout out to Team Ricky Jigs, Ricky and Lisa. Them guys, they do so much for that group. The giveaways, and they're such nice people. Man, they're just good people. And well, anyway, shout out to Team Ricky Jigs. Yeah. Let's try this over here. You can see my jig right there. See it raise up, lower down. You see it? Now that's a good fish. That ain't a good fish. It's, oh yeah. Oh yes. That's a good one. Look at this big old sucker here. Ooh-wee. Boy, I got him in the best spot. Look at there. Oh man. Look at that big old sucker there. That there's a crappie. Oh, there's a hit. There's one. All right. Yeah, little boy. Got you that time, boy. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, we got a fighter here. Whoa, no, oh, it's a decent one. He's a chunky boy. That's a keeper. That'd be about 11 inch. This brush pile is in 17.5 foot of water. He popped me. I'm just a little slow on the draw. A little rusty. They're knocking the fire out of it, but that's a good one. This one's got some weight on it. Oh yes. Get on up here. Oh my goodness. Boy, there is one chunky fish. Look at that. Oh, he's been a little porker. That's a little porker there. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I can feel the branches. I'm just skimming over them. I'm bumping them, and luckily I'm not getting hung up. It's just going right over the branches. If I feel a little like it's bumping a little hard, I'll raise it up and bring it over. Like there. Oh, well, I'm down deep into it here. Oh, there's a lot of branches there going through. See, so there's the hit. Oh. See, so you don't need all these weed guards and special jig heads. If you get, like I said, if you get a nice sensitive rod like these ACC crappie sticks, you know, they're hung up again. I'm deep in some branches. See, I can't get there. Nope. Nope. Did I hang it? Nope. Okay, I am tangled up in some stuff here. There it goes. See, you don't need weed guards and everything if you just don't get crazy trying to fight your way through it. You can get out of it. You don't have to get hung up. But if you do get hung up, a nice good stiff backbone rod and some nice and some, of course, braid. You don't have to spend that extra money to get jig heads with weed guards and all that. You can feel it. You can feel what you're doing with braid and a sensitive rod. You don't need all that. I mean you can get it. I mean, shoot, we fishermen, we spend money and get stuff that we don't need, but we think we gotta have it. And yeah, you can go out there with a cane pole and the cheapest fishing line you want and catch fish. But if you're gonna be fishing and stuff like that, down into it, I mean, you're gonna have problems. I guarantee you're gonna have, unless you just put your cork on there, and you can see that's about 14 foot. So just put it down about 10 foot down below the cork, 12 foot down below the cork, and just let it sit there over the brush and just wait on them. That'll work too. Like I said, my way ain't the only way, but if you want to fish the way I do, I mean, if you think you might like this technique, this method of doing it, then go ahead and give Andy Lehman a call at ACC Crappie Sticks. Alright, what do I want to put on here? That was... Oh, let's see. Let's go into the bag of goodies here. What do I want to do? You know what, old Blaine has always been one of my favorites, so let's do bling. Let's just do a regular round-headed bling. Whoa, what the heck? Isn't that a pretty jig? Not only catches my eye, it'll catch some fish too. I can't believe I didn't bring a knife. Mesking without a knife. What's this world coming to? Alright. Let's give it some juice. Do me right, Bling. Do me right. right, buddy. Oh, look at there, already. I'll tell you that bling. Whoa, Nelly, come on, ooh-wee. Come on here, big boy. Ah, you're not that big, but you, what, about 12 incher there? Boy, they're getting, whew, them suckers there. They're getting big. They're getting stout. Look at that. Uh-oh. What the heck? This thing done got all twisted up here. Well, that thing wasn't, it hit the bottom and that was it. Fish on. I tell you, that bling is, that's a nice little jig right there. I guess the closest thing to it would be that root beer that people use. The root beer colored jigs. It's not quite that, but there we go. That little bitty thing. Come here, Junior. Where's your grandpa at? Tell him Jesse wants him. Jesse wants to have a talk with him. There's another one. Oh, he got off. There he is. These things just aren't very big over here. Oh man, I got you right in the eye, buddy. Sorry about that. Right off the bat. All right. Okay. Nice little crappie.